How can you not be romantic about baseball?
Can it be? Did the Yankees actually win a game? Yes, we did. We lost the series against the Tampa Bay Rays, but we did win the game today, 2-1. It is Sunday, August 4th, and I am just going to talk about today's game for now. And if we didn't need more reasons to love Aaron Judge, I mean, come on. So today he hit his 53rd home run. So yesterday he hit his 52nd. But he is on pace to break the record. I think it was Roger Ramirez in 1961 had 61 home runs. So I think it's safe to say that Judge is going to surpass that. I think one of the commentators was like, oh, a home run for Judge, just like taking a vitamin. So not only did he hit the home run, but Judge basically won this game for us because in the top of the seventh, he hit a double, and he actually stole third on LeMahieu's at bat. And Aaron Judge is not a player that steals bases all that often. I mean, he's a big guy. Like, you gotta have, I mean, like, usually it's the smaller guys that are good at that. But man, he just like, how does he exist? I don't know. You guys know I love Aaron Judge. Anyway, so because he stole third, he was able to be brought in by Cabrera's sac fly. I mean, without that stolen base, I mean, come on, could have been a loss. So, I mean, that's just really, really incredible. Man, I mean, like, this game was just hilarious. And then Boone being thrown out in the fifth was quite interesting. But, like, I totally get why Boone was thrown out. Like, it was definitely not showboating, because essentially LeMahieu hit like a fly foul ball. It was caught by one of the Rays. They basically just called a challenge on it, and I don't think it was Boone's intention to do so, and he immediately went out onto the field to say, like, no, we don't want to challenge this. But they kept it as a challenge, so they took their challenge away. Later in that inning, they called catcher's interference on Higashioka. And I mean, like, I watched that over and over and over again, and there was no catcher's interference. If anything, it might have been a foul tip into the mitt, but there was no catcher's interference. So Boone obviously is infuriated because he can't challenge it because they took his challenge, right? So he gets tossed, but I mean, that's, you know, Boone gets tossed all the time. But it's always fun to watch him get tossed, though. I kind of like it. So those were the highlights from today's game. Today's game was really, really fun to watch. I'm glad that they are finally going home. I mean, we just know by, you know, the stats that the Yankees always do better at home. So I'm just glad that they're finally on their way back home to New York. So as far as Friday, I'm not going to talk about the score. I don't want to talk about anything else except for the fact that Benintendi is now on the 10-day IL. Apparently he broke something called the hamate bone, which is actually, I looked this up, and this sounds super, super painful. It's the little knobby knob thing on basically your carpal on your hand right here. So yeah, apparently that's fractured. I don't know how 10 days is going to heal that, but they've got him on the 10-day injured list. But anyway, I mean, thank goodness we won a game. Finally. I mean, I really hope that it raises their spirits and is able to, you know, lift them up so they can turn things around. But, you know, the last thing I'll say about this is, like, the tragedy about this season is, like, I am, like, almost 99.99% certain that Judge is going to be leaving us. I do not know what the Yankees are going to look like next year. And Brian Cashman got rid of Joe Girardi for much less. So is Boone going to be with us next year? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in. And if you enjoyed this content, please hit that like button and subscribe. Hit the bell so you'll be notified when I put out more content. My name is Yasmina, and I love you guys. Go Yankees.